Welcome everyone to another Monday night at the beat. I hope you're enjoying our weather. And we have a focus for the month of January. What's the focus for January? Boleos. We teach one more Monday, but we teach a few more Thursdays. So on Thursday nights, we'll be breaking this down. If this is too challenging, or if you want extra review, come on Thursday nights. It's a very nice crowd. So what was chapter 1? What did we first develop when we built up chapter 1? What's the first exercise even?
Axis twirling.
Oh, actually, right. The solo stuff we did before the partner stuff was what? Rotating the hips. Very, very important. Good. How much do you rotate the hip?
Does you count without breaking your knees?
Right. Even before that, you just go to the point where your knee might start to hurt, but like before that. Don't hurt your knee, in other words. Do not hurt your knee. Very important. We're all built a little differently. That's stage 1. Stage 2 is what?
Striking the match.
Striking the kitchen match. Right. Very gently.
What's striking the match? Which part of our foot? The ball of our foot.
And then for stage 3, if we're ready, what can we do?
Fireworks.
What's the secret to make that work?
Lift the knee.
Lift the thigh, the whole thigh.
Yes.
So we talk about the thigh more than the knee, but I guess the knee's attached, so yes. And you should get a thwack. What are 2 exits?
Left. Knee up.
Collect or up. What about the foot? Point, caress, and then flex at the end.
So, followers, is the boleo, am I doing a boleo right now? Yeah? What does the boleo, what is the whole boleo involve? What does it involve? Torsion, and then
Send.
the send, and then the actual shape, right? Whether you're doing it on the floor or halfway or really high. And then what's the other thing that's involved in the boleo? So we have the beginning, the apex, which is the actual whipping, and then what happens next? The coming out, the exit. Yeah, and who gets to pick the exit? You. The follower. Yeah. So what's important to remember, followers? Commit to the exit. Whether you're just collecting or you're doing knee up, you're really doing it deliberately and consciously. Yeah. Okay.
In chapter 1, we were working on, after that, a partner exercise to do what? What's this idea here? What concept?
Uh-oh, what are we doing?
Anyone?
What's happening?
Going around followers.
Yes, thank you, Chi. Working around the follower's axis. So that step is really important and wants to be how? Away? Around. So you form almost like an isosceles triangle if you're mathematically inclined.
Powers, how much are we supposed to hold our leaders in this embrace? Right. The grip of death. Not the grip of death. But what?
Firm.
Huh?
Firmly.
Firmly or enough? Yeah. Well, I'm not relying on Homer for my balance. Yeah, but I'm holding my leader enough that they feel the body behind the contact. So it cannot be too light, followers. It has to be enough that we also receive the message that's coming from their bodies.
What is the point of no return?
Parallel.
Right. In this exercise, in this situation, in many situations, the hips parallel. So in order to lead the boleo, I want the hips to go where? Just at the point of no return or well past?
Go beyond.
Yeah, well beyond. You're playing with fire if you're trying to get it right at that point of no return. which actually we did in the next chapter. So for the send boleo, we want it well past the point of no return, and then what? Give some energy and send, and then stop abruptly, right? So 75%, 25%, however the ratio, you want to keep that in mind. For the chapter, the second chapter, we focus on what kind of energy? Mostly a send or mostly a stop energy? A stop energy. And we made that stop in kind of a counter step. So in fact, we're just playing, now we're actually, see that? We're at the point of no return, we're playing with fire. So if I do very little send, I need what to make this work?
Commitment.
Commitment.
To a stop.
Yeah.
To the contra energy, the rebound energy.
Because I make that counter step, I actually put myself in a position where I'm past the point of no return. I have moved myself in a favorable position, so Christina's hips are really not facing me. So
And
I'm
hopefully will not have any contact, right?
Right, so once the boleos happen, we're still past the point of no return. I have just moved myself favorably with that counter step. Okay, so again, you can play with that point, but it's better to move around it or send your partner away from it.
So followers, when we are doing this forward boleo, is it important that our foot is on the floor, in the air?
Well,
You should be able to do it.
I think it's a trick question.
It's a trick question, yes. So can my leader decide whether my foot is on the floor or in the air?
No.
No, but what is my leader after when they're leading boleo? What are they trying to have a connection with? Our hips. Yeah, it's the reaction of our hips, our torsion. Yeah, so whether the foot is on the floor or in the air, it doesn't really matter. Yeah?
You just have to one thing.
Sorry?
You just have to one thing.
The one thing that you might see in the demo is that we also do doubles or triples, where once we're in a certain zone, we can lead more than one boleo in a row. We didn't do that in class, but you can probably pick it up fairly quickly. Any more questions or ideas that you want to keep on record at the Tangostudent YouTube page? No?
Cada paso por la vida es un fracaso, es una herida. Mientras que luchando por no ser y por vivir me despedazan el deber y mi sentir y por pensar. Cuando volvió llorando, buscando mi piedad, pidiendo mi perdón. Mirándole en el barro más de aún viviéndome, llorando después cuando al partir, viviendo solo por la voz de mi sentir.